Hello, YouTube! YouTube! Mango thinks I'm going crazy right now. Maybe I am. I don't know. No, what I was channeling as I was ending another reading was Master of Puppets from Pantera. My dad loved Pantera, and Dark Knight came out, and then Magician's Sword came out, and then I started just pulling more and more from there. So it's like a huge reading of mastery, but also polarity and duality, like integrating your light and your dark. And like I'm getting like big yin and yang, like vibes, you know what I mean? But like the biggest thing that I noticed here is just the polarity, and like it's a balance of like as above so below, like land and water, you know. I just, yeah, polarity and like Master of Puppets. So it's like, and then that reminds me of also like Metallica, like Master of Distraction, like really like being the one that's in control of your emotions, and like in control of your journey, and like really having like a handle on your self-expression, speaking up for yourself, and like really being connected with the divine, with your gods and your goddesses, whoever you want to believe in. And like this has just been a really huge transformative time for you. Like you've been opening and closing doors, standing in your truth, and freaking blazing a heart of glory, like of yourself, and like just being brutally honest with your authenticity of who you are, and like not letting that come in the way of like any relationship. And it doesn't matter what relationship, like if you need to burn that bridge to be true to yourself and like take care of you, then you're gonna do that. Here she comes, crossing the bridge. Yeah, if we need to cross the bridge and shake things up a little bit, then we will, right? Like there she is. She's like, I don't care if I gotta knock over this cup, the water in it, if I'll do what I gotta do. I'll knock things over, I'll shake things up to make things in better alignment, and over here it's like, again, Queen of Cups, like all her emotions, and then she's like touching the lion. So like again, it's like Master of Water and like land to me. So like she's got Master of like holding this cup, and then also a Master of holding this lion, the Master of land, and like an overfilled cup, right? And then she's got the swan. This is the one of beauty, and it's like the same colors. So it's like the eye of to me, this is giving me like eye of the beholder, the beauty in the eye of the beholder kind of vibe, right? And then Swan Princess, it's like, and Swan Princess changes at night and then changes back during the day. It's just like, and she learned so much about herself when she was, captured and in that way by the evil guy. It's you're really gonna think about your life when you're stuck with an evil person. I know, I was there. I was stuck with an evil person not very long ago. Okay, and it literally, it changed my life, and it made me see the darkness and understand what like color was, and I was the fucking color, and this person was the freaking darkness. Okay, and I realized, what was happening in the relationship and in my life. I realized all my color was draining because of this person, and that I wasn't being true to myself. This person was taking away the color of my life and the color of me, and I needed to come back to my soul, and to who I really was, and remember who I really was, and that I wasn't this like person that literally was becoming like a skeleton of who I was. I really was. I'm not trying to be dramatic with anybody, but I literally was not in a good way. And I'm on my journey still, coming back, I'm more so here right now. I was here, in Florida, and I got, I went from here, to here. And now I'm here. I'm in a new beginning of overflow of joy, and like there's a lot of divine things are happening for me right now. But I think there's a lot of divine things happening for a lot of people. It's been a time of like really, deep stillness and meditation for everyone. I think if you're trying to use your time properly, with all the madness that's been going on, you've kind of been forced to sit and think. I know I have. My life has been forced to change. I've been forced to see my shadow and see other people's shadow for what they really are, not for what I hoped they were, or would be, or wouldn't be. So, it's a big time of integration, polarity, light and dark, see the dark and all the light cards, coming back to your heart, being true with your authenticity, going through your journey, finding your voice, finding your power, transforming dark things that have happened into positive, overflowing things of abundance, and taking the secrets, and turning them into something golden. Taking the dark side of the moon and make it bright, You can find your wings through all this. You can. One step at a time, right? It's all a balancing act. Your inner, your outer, and your psyche. Remember your soul. Remember your heart. Shut doors that need to be closed and look for your golden door. Look for your sword of truth. And don't forget to be you. Never forget. Mwah.